abdomen. Okay? Where have you heard the term lateral decubitus before? On the chest. We are doing this almost exactly the same. Main difference is SID. Is that 72 inches? We're at 40 inches. So, first step, turn onto your side, please. This will be the left lateral decubitus. Okay, it's good forwards. No, good forwards. Right in the middle. Right in the middle. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. So, left lateral decubitus is preferred. For the left lateral decubitus, what happens is right side is up. What organ is on the right side of the abdomen? The liver. So air rises, it rises up to the air region of the liver, it gets trapped underneath the ribs, and you can see a thin black line of air. If you did a right lateral decubitus, what organ is going to be up? So the left side is up. What organ is on the left side? The stomach. What's inside the stomach? Air. So stomach air, free air, they overlap. It's hard to put them apart, right? It gets obscured. So we do prefer left lateral decubitus when it comes to free air. Okay, step one, make sure the patient is straight. So come here to the sides, head in front of the table. Is the patient straight? Okay, one, bring this arm up, all the way up to your head. Good. All right. Is this patient straight? Is this MCP straight? Is there rotation? Shoulders are rotated indeed. Okay, turn. Good. Turn your hips as well. Good. All right. How does that MCP look? It looks straight?
Looks flat.
Okay, good. So, take this, shove it all the way up against the patient. Right? Minimize that OID. Okay. Looking at it, the board looks a little bit crooked here. So, I think the patient's MCP is also just a tiny bit off in that case. So, Wani, from here, all I want you to do, hold your shoulders still, but move your hips forward slightly. Good. There we go. Now our board is straight. Okay. Once again, legs are bent on top of each other. All right, and bring both hands up. Good. So, unlike the chest lateral decubitus, we don't need to start with an arm down because we're not looking for light above the shoulders, we're not looking for axilla or nipple line in terms of positioning. So just start both arms out. What are we going to be looking for in terms of our positioning? Where do we center for the lateral decubitus?
Is it attached looking for the diaphragm?
We will be looking for diaphragm, yes. So we are going to go 2 inches above the iliac crest.
So, is it 2 inches only when you're looking for the diaphragm?
Yes, so 2 inches is for the diaphragm. At the iliac crest is when you're guaranteeing the pubic symphysis at the bottom. All right, so feeling for the crest, okay, it's right there. Oh, 2 inches, aiming right here. Open up my collimation so I can see a bit easier. Okay. So put my two right here, 2 inches above the left crest. Alright, now that my tube is here, my next goal is to line up my image receptor. So, take this, take the white line, put it right here. Too far. Right here where my central ray is, okay? So perfectly lined up to our IR, and now we will check our SID. So how far away are we? Oh, I'm at 51. So I'm going to use my lateral. I'm going to bring this in nice and slow, keeping this straight until I reach 40. Alright, so tape measure was straight, and I'm at 40 inches SID. Okay, so I'm centered, I'm lined up, IR is lined up, tube is 40 inches away. I will finally bring this down to the MSP. Okay, MSP can be somewhere here between the legs. I'm going to collimate. Collimate sideways first, collimate vertical next. Just want to make sure we get the abdomen here. We don't care about the hips, we don't care about the shoulders. We do want to make sure that we have light on the board and then we have light here on the table. So let me make sure that we do have light on the table. There it is. Okay. Light on the board, light on the table. Okay. If you were doing this in a patient's bed, for example, so if you couldn't bring a patient down to the department, if you had to do this in a patient bed, the patient bed is usually a lot softer than this. The patient sinks into the bed. So in that situation, you would need to find something hard to kind of raise the patient back up. A lot of times there's going to be a CPR cart in the department. CPR carts come with this white backboard. You take that white backboard, just slip it underneath the patient's side, and that kind of gives that flat, hard surface for the patient to lay down on. Okay. What else do we need? We need a marker. Which marker are we going to use?
The right.
Good, right marker, because right side is up. So I'll just take this. I'll look for any area with light. Got some light over here. Just take my marker right there. And there we have it. Our lateral decubitus abdomen. Left lateral decubitus abdomen. Okay. Breathing instructions. Take a deep breath in. Blow it out. Hold it out. Don't breathe. Don't breathe. X-ray. Breathe normally.